What's up, everyone? So I don't know if you have seen the video or not. It went viral over the weekend. I'll put a visual here, or just put the link in the description. Check it out if you don't know.
Everything I own is being taken away from me, and they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio, which is right over here.
Angela Marsden, owner of Pineapple Hill Saloon and Grill, outraged and emotional, posting this video on social media after she saw production tents and tables set up in a parking lot just a few feet from the outdoor dining area she's not allowed to use.
They have not given us money, and they have shut us down. We cannot survive. My staff cannot survive. Look at this. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me, as a slap in my face, that's safe. This is safe.
So the movie company can have outdoor dining, but this poor business owner who's trying to make a living, and she's completely financially strapped, like many business owners and a lot of people in California, she's not allowed to have outdoor dining. This is absolute ludicrous. Gavin Newsom, if you haven't already signed it last Saturday, he needs to get recalled. We're at about, I believe we're at 860,000 valid signatures. We need 1.5 by March. I don't think it's going to happen because we need more funding. But if you are in California and you haven't signed the petition to get Gavin Newsom out of here, and Gavin Newsom, if you don't remember, I don't know if I mentioned in another video, but he got caught eating at the French Laundry. I think I mentioned it briefly. A very fancy restaurant with about 12 other colleagues, indoors, no mask, nothing. So the mayor of Denver, I believe, a week and a half ago, he was caught right before Thanksgiving telling everyone that you shouldn't travel, and he got caught on the plane. All right. Pelosi with the mask at the hair salon. Goes on and on. California is hurting tremendously, and it's these tyrannical globalist agenda, dirty, greasy politicians, Gavin Newsom, Garcetti, the mayor. They're just, this is no more deadlier than the flu, and they're just completely destroying people's lives, their businesses, their livelihood. Mental health is gone down the tubes. Domestic abuse is up. Alcohol and drug abuse is up. Kids under the age of 5 are around the world globally are dying. 6.7 million surplus of kids under the age of 5 are going to die from a lack of nutrition globally because we stopped the economy, not only here but worldwide. California, luckily my kid's only a year and a half, but parents have had to juggle their education with their children because schools are still, for the most part, are shut down. I could get all into the politics of it, but a lot of these teachers are being backed up by the unions, the teachers' unions, and they're using this as an excuse to just sit at home. Not all of them, because I do know I have a coworker whose wife is a teacher, and she wants to go back and actually teach in a classroom, but she got backlash from administration and from her colleagues. Despite children, the chances of children getting COVID is near zero, and they're actually very low percentage of being a transmitter to adults. This has all been 100% clinically and medically proven. Despite that, despite the 99.9% chance, if you're under the age of 50 as a teacher, they're using that as a scapegoat to get paid and sit at home and just give out Zoom classes. Was it last week, a 9-year-old or 11-year-old, he killed himself on camera. He killed himself, probably depressed. This is not the world that I want to live in. And even before when this COVID first just started, I already knew, and I told people that California and New York are going to be the first ones to lock down and the last to lock down, because it's run by the radical left, those two. And I'm right, right? All, my parents and my family, extended family, moved to Texas. They're fine. Florida's fine, and it's been proven again that the lockdowns have not done anything in terms of alleviating the amount of COVID deaths. Because like the CDC had reported, only 6% of the deaths were attributed to a person having COVID, strictly having COVID. Everyone else had comorbidities, meaning they died with the virus. They didn't die from the virus. This is beyond frustrating. I feel like I'm in bizarro world, the Twilight Zone. There's something called what is it called? The Great Barren. If I get it wrong, I'll write it right here. The Great Barren Declaration. No one wants to talk about it, or the media, the CDC definitely doesn't want you to know about it. This Barren Declaration, the Great Barren Declaration, is a declaration, and I'll put that in the description box, but real briefly, there's about 30,000 medical professionals and doctors that signed this and agree that the lockdowns need to stop, and they're not scientifically proven to work. So it's not just me. It's not just me wearing scrubs. I'm not the only person that's just sitting here in my car talking about this. Tons and tons and tons of doctors agree. Physicians, clinical physicians, not just people that are in the lab, real physicians that actually have used hydroxychloroquine, or they can't even use it now. I've heard, they got cock-blocked with that. They can't even use it despite it working on early stage COVID. Despite it working, you got like I said, the physicians, epidemiologists. These are all people that are not on the payroll from the government. They don't have an agenda. Professors, virologists, microbiologists. They all agree that this just needs to stop. So I just want to get that out of there. California's hurting really bad. I don't know. I mean, I can handle it. I mean, but it's getting to the point where like they keep pushing, like especially at work, the constant temperature check, the mask. They want face shields, goggles. They want weekly testing now. It's just like you're just being treated as like a lab rat. And as of right now, they're not forcing us to get tested. They're highly, highly recommending it, but they can't force you to get tested, and they can't force you to get the vaccine. They're trying to. It's going to be rolled out pretty soon. And I talked to a couple of my coworkers. They want to take it, but I don't want to be a guinea pig, so I'm not taking it. And if they force me, then like I said, I'll take legal action if I have to. But they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and these politicians are just sitting there. Gavin Newsom's just sitting in his $3.7 million mansion that I don't think he even paid for. It probably came from taxpayer money. While the homeless problem is increasing in California, the haves and the have-nots, the middle class is being dissolved, because the poor people don't have money, the rich people protect their money, the middle class ends up paying for a lot of other things. Constant taxes. This is something that I need to worry about. I don't want to go too much off topic, but yeah, I can handle it to a point, but I do worry a little bit about my daughter. I think she's going to be fine. She's going to have a good head on her shoulders, but this is not the type of America I want my daughter to grow up in. So, but I'll leave it at that. So California, like I said, even if you're not into politics, you gotta. If you want to be in prison, I mean, California's been locked since March, so we're heading towards 1 year, and and you need to realize this. It doesn't matter how much you follow the rules; they already have an agenda, and they're gonna lock you down as long as you can. It's very obvious. So the message to you business owners, you guys need to open up completely. So that's my time. Thanks for watching. Bye.